Hi everyone and welcome back to the trial. It's Thursday, the new season arrived in Series 4, which means we need to do the festival playlist over again. And up until today I wasn't sure if we're gonna stick with the Team JDM or switch the country allegiance to Germany, probably, that's what I was thinking. But no, I've seen the car list for all the challenges this week and I just like these Japanese cars way too much to do the swap. So here we are in this Honda NSX doing the trial, and it's been tuned for us by Big Head Django this time. And it's kind of funny because at first I mixed up which NSX I need to choose, and I took the 2005 one, downloaded the tune, the paint, you know, the usual stuff, joined the trial, and guess what? The car is obviously not available because what we need is this 1992 Honda NSX. So I ran it stock, and it was all right. We easily won both first races. As humans, I think I finished fourth in the first race, this sprint here, and I actually finished first in the second circuit, the Estadia circuit. Estadia. So this challenge is easily doable in stock version of this car, which tells you quite a bit about how good JDM cars are for this challenge. Now the only thing that you really need to remember is that stock version comes in rear wheel drive, so you just need to be a bit more careful in the corners, exercise a bit of a throttle control on the exit, but hey, this tune is all wheel drive and I still managed to smash into the walls, which is really bad. I was so close to the first one, and actually I think if I made that corner cleanly I would be able to attack this guy. But we still are doing okay for Team Humans. Right, I messed up another corner, which is really bad. Again, one dirty corner is pretty much everything that separates you from actually a good run. Or look, now he's pulling away, and we are 80% of the race. It could have been a win, but it's still gonna be, or at least from the current position, it looks like a win for Team Humans, so I'm not too upset about not scoring the first place. Yeah, there's not enough time anymore, he's way too far and we are on the straight. But yeah, the tune works well. I can see by the time that it's faster than stock. Which normally is something you expect, but you know, it doesn't always happen, considering that stock version is 693 I think PI and the tune is 700. Anyways, that's the first race done and Team Humans won. One person disconnected. Not a huge problem. So let's see the next one. So here we are in the Estadia circuit. Yeah, as I said, it's not the first run I'm doing. The first run I won quite easily, so I expect to be able to win it, meaning the first place. Again, as you can see, we have a ton of acceleration, and from the start I'm passing quite a few AIs. One did clearly try to ram me sideways, which is not a very great behavior on your side, AI. We are catching up on the third. Should be taking on him momentarily. Now obviously I am a little bit familiar with this track because guess what, it's also the track for monthly rivals. If you didn't do yours, I highly recommend. It's a chance to try the EP9 new Chinese supercar. Oh my god. Right, yes. So just as I boasted knowing the track, I managed to mess it up completely, terribly really. This is unacceptable, and I didn't do any of this in the first round, so I guess I got a little bit distracted now. And yeah, so far it doesn't look great for Team Humans, but we're gonna try to catch up. They are pulling away quite seriously, so I don't know if I can compensate the mistakes I did. And it's even a bigger shame considering that I put probably 100 laps in total in monthly rivals. There's a video of some of those laps posted on my channel, so you can see how it went. And yeah, I should be making an easy work of these corners, and I keep forgetting how to do it right. So I managed to squeeze in to this third place, so what I need now is a really clean drive to try to catch up with the first and second. They do seem quite fast though. I don't feel like it's, you know, really easy when you can see that you gain in every corner. It looks like I'm not the only one struggling. The team is struggling quite a bit as well. I mentioned before, the circuits seem to be more difficult in general than sprints, especially in trial. My theory is it is related to the way the AI adjusts their performance relative to the race length, but that's just pure speculation. But another theory worked really well. I speculated last week that after seeing a full season of C-class races, we're gonna see B-class, and here we are. All racing challenges this week are in B-class. I messed it up completely again. But it's the last lap. There's no longer time to overtake the ones ahead, which is a bit of a shame. As I said, I won this race just 15 minutes ago, but I really wanted to run the race with the tune, not just stock, and in particular because stock NSX is a bit harder to drive due to being real wheel drive, so it's not very friendly to a lot of players with a bit lower skill level. But yeah, so we have one for Team Humans and now one for Team AI. We lost this one badly, and I actually don't know what the third race is. My previous run was 2 races only. We won both of them, so never made it to number 3. Let's see what it is. Alright, the third race is Gran Pantano Sprint, which is pretty easy sprint overall. Easy is an interesting term because it's fairly long and has a lot of really fast sections. So actually messing up anywhere there can end quite badly, or can break your flow. You know, when you expect it to be flat out for a long portion of the track and you break it, it's very hard to catch up and restore the speed, if at all possible. But let's see. I got into my usual comfortable 3rd position. That's my usual place in trials. Let's see if the first one seems to be very fast. I am catching up in this fast section on the second, but I don't believe I'm catching up on the first. A little bit of contact, unwanted contact. You can see I lost time hitting the guy in front, even though it wasn't a big smash, it wasn't a big hit, but even such a tiny touch on the rear kills a lot of your speed, especially in the fast section. So, and he's right behind me, he doesn't want to let it go, so let's try to slow him down a little bit. I'm not gonna go out of my way to slow him down, because I still think it's possible to catch the first, but I'll just brake a little bit earlier in the corners to push him back. Hopefully our teammate who's behind him will be able to catch up and maybe overtake him, because right now it's still, the score is still in favor of Team AI, which is not great. We already lost one, we don't want to lose another one. Obviously our teammate who's in the very last position is not particularly helping the situation. It's we are losing what, 600 points from him. Okay, but now our teammates made a little bit of a headway, and we're now ahead in terms of points. So all I need to do is bring it home, but we are in the very end of the race, which seems very likely, and with this we should be able to win it. Yeah, that looks like a win for Team Humans, which means it's a win of the trial. I hope this gave you a little bit of an insight what expects you ahead if you didn't do your trial yet. And yeah, have fun. I hope you guys liked it. I definitely liked running it. So thank you. I'll see you in the next one.